happens.
Oh, there's no point. Yeah, exactly.
We don't have a little screen that shows us anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is some previews at the beginning.
Oh, sick.
This has some previews, so.
That was weird. Did you skip that, or was that
natural? We should start now. Well, actually, we'll keep this going, but yeah, there's some weird previews on our copy that we have.
I like that. You should
with
kept
Edward Furlong right there.
You should kept him going, man.
I couldn't keep it going. That was
that was a cop. Weird.
I think honestly that the copy I have here is someone ripping a VHS copy.
That's funny.
Did you take?
I totally bought this.
Did you take the points on CJ McCollum?
No, I should have.
Yeah, 28.
Damn, really? I was thinking about it when he told me, and I was just like, I wasn't near it. And I was setting shit up, and I was like, I want to do it.
It's alright. It was one of the few times.
I thought you were right too. I was like, that sounded good because I was like, Lillard's out.
My fantasy stuff and the real shit cross sectioned.
I actually thought you were right too. I'm annoyed that I didn't because I would forgot as soon as I was working on it.
I should have said this. I should have said.
I'm really bad at multitasking. I have to focus on one thing, finish it, and then think about.
I should have said take McCollum and the Blazers together instead of just points.
Oh, sorry. I should set this up a little bit. So I used to love this movie as a kid. It's called Gnorm. It's a fucking awesomely terrible movie, and it was released a couple different times. Called Upworld. I know it as Gnorm, but some people know it as
Who's
Upworld.
Stan Winston?
Upworld.
A terrible director.
He sounds familiar.
He does. And probably something that he did do that got him to be able to do.
Anthony Michael Hall's in this movie?
Anthony Michael Hall stars in this movie.
I do not remember that. I do not remember that.
So I was always an Anthony Michael Hall fan, I have to say, as a kid.
Oh, okay. This guy is pretty
makeup
amazing
makeup
special effects.
I knew it because of Face Off.
Terminator 2, Aliens.
Yep. Stan Winston has a studio.
AI,
Stan Winston Studios.
Jurassic Park.
He had a studio that got shut down recently. That was a makeup studio.
Shutter Island. Avatar.
Shutter Island. Was that a Scorsese movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stan Winston, he just had this
Big
makeup.
Fish.
So let me take this. I'm gonna
Big
theorize.
Fish.
So he just had this makeup with this Gnorm guy. And
Galaxy Quest.
He just wanted to use the makeup. Another good makeup with all the, Richard. What's that guy? His name? The guy who died. Alan Rickman has good makeup in that.
Damn, this guy's amazing. He did some of the biggest movies in my childhood.
Movie?
No, it's probably just directed movie he did.
You listen to this. He did Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
End of Days. Lake Placid.
He's good.
Congo.
Man. Jurassic Park, dude.
Leviathan.
He did.
Wow, this guy's actually fucking amazing. He created a lot of awesome monsters. He did special effects shit for Predator.
So he created all that stuff, but he struck out on No Name Norm.
He struck gold.
Yeah, he should have
You
never.
say struck out, you mean struck gold, man.
So this girl, it's so confusing because it's she's playing the hot girl, and even as even as a kid, I knew she wasn't good.
Yeah.
Looking. I was always confused. Wait, why is everyone into her?
Well,
she's
got
ugly.
Pumpkinhead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's done a lot of makeup stuff. He's a makeup artist. You know what I mean? That's why it makes sense with this. It's a big
he
makeup
directed
thing.
Pumpkinhead.
But he probably did it because he made the makeup. You know what I mean? It's sometimes you make good makeup where you're I have to turn this into a movie, and that's I think what he's doing. You know what I mean? He probably made the Pumpkinhead makeup and is this has to be.
This is a weird follow up. To go from Pumpkinhead to Gnome named Norm.
Could have been a paycheck, man.
Or maybe he worked with that beautiful rat-tailed actress, man.
I think, or maybe just worked Michael Anthony Hall, or he had a great monster suit, where he's I want to use this suit on a midget.
No, it's that girl, man.
It's the grossest, ugliest monster too. It still creeps me out.
The girl's a sweet rat tail.
It reminds me of the Dark Crystal a little bit.
The gnome talks about this girl's tits and ass too.
Really?
He mentions her tits and ass multiple times.
Where?
You'll see once he comes in.
No, I'm saying where are those tits and ass? Where said tits and ass?
Well, she's got big tits, but they look like fat.
Can't tell.
I think Michael Anthony Hall is the more attractive one of this combo here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think M-A-H.
And this guy Kaminsky was in Seinfeld.
He's
I
cool,
just saw an episode with him on it.
He's a cool cop because his head's back. Oh, there you go. Okay.
It's a hilarious little role in Seinfeld. The other cop, he's playing a tennis instructor that's terrible. And
Jerry. Oh, that's so good at the end. And he's making Jerry feel bad. Oh, you swing like a girl. And then Jerry starts
rips him up.
Yup. Well, and then Kramer comes. And he gets hit by the machine.
Yep.
How did that happen? Oh, because he
trips over something.
Yeah.
Some kind of slaps.
What were we watching yesterday? It was a good episode yesterday.
What was it?
It's always a good episode. It really is. But the twirl, the umbrella twirl one. That was so good. funny, like it's almost Jerry out of character. Like
It's a strange
he's,
one.
You know what's weird? Claudia Christian, who's the woman in this,
Yeah.
she did a lot of voice acting for. Listen to this. It's kind of weird.
What?
Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3,
No
Diablo
way.
3, Halo 4, Guild Wars 2,
World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft Warlords of
Oh my
Draenor.
god.
It's fucking strange.
Dude, Overwatch, dude.
StarCraft 2,
What
World
the
of Warcraft
fuck?
Legion.
I'm gonna find out about this lady. She might marry.
She did Battle of Azeroth
Did
too.
she marry a Worldcraft? Like, I bet she married one of the producers. Like, guarantee you or something. I bet she saw this movie and had. Oh, dude, this guy's the weirdest guy in the world. This guy here. He's got the weirdest jaw. He's got a problem. I forget this guy's name. I always used to post.
Oh shit!
He used to post memes
He's the
about him.
Howard
a lot.
Stern guy, isn't he?
No, he wasn't on Howard Stern.
Dude, she wasn't in Overwatch, was she? The lady.
He was in
No, I'm not seeing Overwatch.
There's some like TikTok thing with like I'm a Tracer. You know that I'm Tracer song or something like
Yeah.
that?
That's Robert Zadar, by the way.
It's
What is that? It's the cringiest thing I've ever seen.
wait. Say his name again.
His name is Robert Zadar. And you know, remember, who's the guy that Tim and Eric always use? That Estevez. What's his name? Tim Estevez or whatever. That other Estevez. He's like really good friends with, or was good friends with Robert Zadar. Because he died recently, I know. Like 2015.
It's like jogging.
Oh, he's in Samurai Cop.
Yeah, he is.
Maniac Cop.
Yeah, he's Maniac Cop. It's 2. Maniac Cop
Oh.
2, right? Is it 2?
Fuck. Yeah, we
Second.
gotta watch those.
That's a great one, man. Is it 2 that he's in? Or 3?
It says 3, but I'm sure
It's
he's
3.
in more
It's
than
3.
just 3.
No, he's just the villain in 3. He's the villain in 3. He's like the Maniac Cop in 3. Maniac Cop 1 is better than Maniac Cop 3. But Maniac Cop 3 is not bad.
Maniac Cop?
Yeah, he's definitely a samurai cop, which is Red Letter Media's talked about him, and it's fucking hilarious. Robert Zadar is ridiculous. He's got a pituitary gland problem, that's why his jaw looks ridiculous.
He's a pituitary case?
Total pituitary case.
He's in Beastmaster 2 through the Portal of Time. Is he the Beast?
Yeah, that's like another canon movie. It's like he had all this connection to canon.
Oh, he's
Okay.
a beastie.
Do you want
And,
to?
and Trauma. He has a connection to canon, Trauma. It's like a cool
Do you want to hear what led up to No Name Norm?
What?
Yeah.
What? For who?
Pretty
For,
good
wait,
shit.
wait, wait,
You get
for
an oral
whom? For
history
whom?
about it?
The guy you're talking
For
about.
Robert Zadar. Oh yeah, no, he's always been in. He always finds himself in like good B movies. He's known for that. Like,
Tango and Cash,
Yeah.
big movie.
he's known for being a big
Maniac
big
Cop
guy.
2,
Yeah.
which is the best one.
3,
I heard 2's better.
but he's in 3, and he's in 2 and 3, I think.
He's in 2 in 1990.
Yeah,
It's funny, 1990. That's like a.
like he was like part of that whole
It's a
video
weird
nasties.
cross section of a decade.
He's part of that whole like video nasties B movie era where it's like he's just in a bunch of crap. I
You
mean,
remember-
that's what this is.
Do you remember
man.
how big Power
That's what
Rangers
this
were
is.
when we were growing up?
This movie's just a crappy B movie.
I'd say Power Rangers were our Fortnite.
Probably. Yeah.
The
And like
Ninja
Ninja
Turtles.
Turtles.
The biggest
Ninja
like
Turtles.
child
Power
zeitgeist
Rangers is the
popularity.
fags, bro.
Yeah, I don't get that feeling that you're talking about. Though. Like,
What?
It's so funny, man.
yeah, it's so funny. That it's not like that. Our school was not.
I don't know, man, because I moved here in the 4th grade. And Power Rangers are
Well, that was
fucking
when it was done.
I guess.
Yeah, you're like missing out on the Power Rangers time.
I guess. I just never got that. It's like Dragon Ball Z.
When
to
I
me.
liked Power Rangers, I was a kid. I remember I was in kindergarten. So
I'll
4th
give
grade
you a pass
is
for that.
lame.
I'll give you a pass for
So
that.
now I think I get why
Yeah.
you might have just not hit it early.
Because I think like the lame
Yeah.
kids like Power Rangers, like
Look, I
Dan
remember-
Strike or whatever.
My
Remember
sister's
that
in
kid?
2nd grade, and I was in kindergarten, and Tom was in kindergarten, and another friend of mine was in kindergarten, and like we
Oh.
would like. So I remember that specifically. Like it was like right after kindergarten. Which remember you'd only go to school for like an hour or
Yeah.
something. Like we'd go watch it together. So like, yeah, 4th grade we would have been like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm talking
Okay.
like 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember that being around when I was like.
We're like
little.
5 to 6. It was, but it was like the later years where it was gay.
Yeah.
Like when it was early, it was kind of fun and new. It's like Ninja Turtles. Like it stuck around.
Yeah, but Ninja Turtles has always been like kind of cool in a way. Like, well, I guess you're in the 4th grade, you're playing with Ninja Turtles. You're kind of like, well, no, 4th
Yeah.
grade's young.
There's
You
kids
can
that
still
were
play
doing
with
it.
toys when you're in 4th grade,
Oh,
though.
dude, yeah. Actually, in 4th
Probably
grade
Ninja
though, I was
Turtles.
playing with wrestling toys though.
Yeah.
I had
I'll play
cool,
with
I had
Legos,
cooler
man.
figures, and maybe like I had like some Batman and some
Legos,
James Bond.
bro.
I had James Bond figures.
Jurassic
Awesome.
Park.
Jurassic Park.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Dude, you ever get this like fucked up feeling of like, even though we're not recording or being recorded,
We are
like, you
being
still
recorded.
feel like you're visually.
Yeah, I get that
being
too much from
on there?
streaming, man. I don't like it. I don't like
It
it.
like fucks in my head.
It reminds me of like I was telling you yesterday. The feeling of that reminds me of like when you have a song stuck in your head. It's like a similar feeling. Like with when you have a song stuck in your head and when you think you're streaming, it's like this like unconscious anxiety. That's what it is. It's like an unconscious anxiety that you can't shake, and it's annoying. Like both those things like fall into that
I
spectrum.
think it's more of a lack of control.
It's a phenomenon for sure. It's a psychological phenomenon.
I think that's what it is. It's like it's a lack of control.
Yeah, that you don't, and I don't like those.
It's like a part of your brain that you can't like regulate, and it's just going, and like you're just trying to like deal with what it's doing almost.
Yep.
Speaking of cultural phenomenons, like birds aren't real apparently.
Birds?
Birds like government drones.
I can see that, man. All fake.
Like billions and billions of birds were killed in like I forget.
Wait, so were the birds the ones that set up the election?
Could be, man. That could be.
Did you ever hear how that geese are like big pieces of shit, and then we should kill them, and that they're like territorial and they kill all of the birds?
Oh man, that sounds dark.
Oh, it's funny in Ozark.
That kind of goes. Doesn't that go along with what you're talking about?
Invasive species. There's
Like
certain
this
birds that are
weird
invasive
birds?
species.
Like why is like
Well, dude, there's this cool scene in
Oh, they
Ozark.
like take over certain birds. Right?
Yeah, dude. There's this one guy who like
Well, birds are like predatory.
in like
Yeah.
in like the early 1900s, he wanted to have all the birds from Shakespeare's plays to be in America. So he released like hundreds of different bird species into
serious?
Central Park. That's why this is the Ozark. Like, it's an educational video in Ozark. It's like a minute of education, and it sounds super cool. And this one species, I forget what it's called.
The Jason Bateman show.
It's probably done other
Yeah.
places too later.
Yeah, but this one species
That's
is
awesome.
like an invasive species, like killed a bunch of different, like almost made some species extinct, and like by now there's billions of them.
No, that's like honestly, that's like way nature works.
Yeah.
That always happens. That's
How
what. Dude,
is,
honestly, you want
fucking awesome.
you want to go back even darker with it? What do you think we are?
Is it like True Detective a
That's
little bit?
that's the thing that like I love H.P. Lovecraft for, man, because it's like we had some
Oh, and it
weird humanoid species that we
it's
took
crime.
over.
It's a crime show.
Yeah, like
we're an
sea
invasive
stacks.
species.
Dude, like weird shit, like shit that we don't even
Sea
know,
stacks.
like shit that's just like
I
dark.
think- alright.
Fish people, I think for sure.
Pete, people say 3 different things they see on DMT a lot of times from different dimensions.
Well, that can just be different
Bird
dimensions.
people, fish people.
Like alien
Insect-
bug people.
Yeah,
Bug
insect,
people.
insect, yup, alien, yup.
Those 3 are very. And
mushrooms,
mantis
Yo.
type people.
Think about this.
And ant people. And by the way, you're talking about things like ant and mantis people have been recorded for thousands of years
I had-
by
so-
Mexicans and Native Americans. and
Remember
all
those
Incans
really
and
strong
Aztecs?
mushrooms that I was telling you that Tom had a freak out on?
Yeah.
I had this
Wait,
this
what?
ever-present.
What mushrooms?
This was fucking
New shit?
years. No, dude, this was like 10,
Oh,
15. This was Rich O'Neal was there, man. That goes.
I thought you were
goes to
getting
show
like
how-
new. I thought you were getting like
No,
new
dude.
shit.
Dude, I had this fucking mantis alien in my head, like this picture of a mantis alien in my head, like the whole time.
Yeah, man, it's because they're
That's
definitely
so
like.
funny.
Oh, and another one, grays.
Well, yeah.
People see a lot of grays.
Yeah. They're reported for a long
funny.
time.
So Pete, do you think like
You said that.
do people see that shit because it's like been put in their heads for like from like just popular culture, or do you think they see it because it's actually like shit that is in existence that we're coming in contact with from another dimension?
I think honestly, if
Like,
you want,
really,
if
like,
you,
and I'm not
if
trying
you
to,
want me
like,
to give
just
you an
be-
honest answer,
I'm not trying to be like a
I'll give you an honest
douche and,
answer.
like
I'll give you a complete
saying
honest
like
answer.
sci-fi shit. Like, do you really?
No,
think,
I'll
like,
give you an
it's
honest
possible?
answer. I think 10% of those cases are alien stuff, and then 90% are either misidentification or just like not seeing the right thing, or maybe they saw an owl, or like they saw this, or it's actually something they don't know, or is.
But why do you think people have the same experiences and shared experiences?
That's where I do start to believe in the phenomenon
Like, why?
of
Why-
abduction. I
Do
believe
you
in
think they
a lot
have
of
it
stuff.
because they've all seen it before, or it's because it's something that is real that they're just all seeing?
Even like my phenomenon would like.
Like, do you think about? Do you think like something?
No, I think
do you
it's.
think like
I
something
think it's to the
informs
side where it is
thought,
something like.
or it's like it's just existing and we're just taking it for
Like
granted? because we
another
just expect
dimension,
it to be some other
interdimensional
shit.
being. I think it's an interdimensional being, but at the same time, if you think about like your mind could create, sort of like create an interdimensional being in
You
itself.
mean like if you believe something enough, you can manifest it?
kind
I
of
also think
like
a lot
you
of-
don't.
Like that's how like schizophrenics and I think like people who are like are deemed psychotic. Like if you believe something enough, you can like with your mind create it almost.
Maybe not in this
physically.
realm, but, like,
almost
you know,
physically. You
But
can
definitely,
create it.
I've thought a lot with UFOs about like interdimensional stuff, or like if it's actually like within our galaxy, and like there you can kind of like cross between both like explanations. So it's
Yeah.
like, and I was like thinking about it too the other day, how it's like, so if you did it in the physical realm, where like let's say they are just like in our galaxy or in our universe, you know what I mean, like not in a different dimension, like in our reality. like it is possible. And we even kind of know it's possible today. Like if we were able to bend,
it's almost impossible that it's not possible.
Well, yeah. If we were able to bend time and space. All right. So when people report UFOs, they often report like a UFO like blinking in, like they just saw it blink in, and then it just blinks away. Now, physically, that could be possible, but if you were able to bend space and time to create your own wormholes, you could do that.
Yeah.
So we already know that you can theorize that.
Pete, what if?
But on the other side, it could be interdimensional, where they're popping between dimensions, where it's like they just figured out how to do that. So
yeah, but
like
also think about this though. What if they understand how our eyes work, and
that's another thing.
They are able to visually optical illusion us, like, and make like things that they know our physical senses can't.
Yeah, man.
Well, right. So like technically we see
because
in 3D.
They have studied us to where they know how our brains and eyes and nerves are all connected.
Right.
And
we only see 3 dimensions
to adapt to it.
You know that, right? We see 3 dimensions. So and we know that there's 5 dimensions, I guess, proven by science. So it's like
animation's part of that too, like with the dimensions and shit.
So a being that sees in 2 dimensions. So like, see how we see in 3. A being that sees 2 dimensions wouldn't even be able to recognize us because we're like not in their realm. No, so it's like it's almost the same way with like they would see like a weird like it would almost be like it'd be like a UFO phenomenon to them because it'd be like this weird like clip and they wouldn't know what it is. They wouldn't know what it is.
Like,
it'd be unexplained.
What do you think a dog looks at when it sees you?
Oh, here's Gnome. There's Gnorm, by the way, for the first time.
It's a beaut.
That gross makeup.
It's a beaut.
It is really good makeup. It's really weird looking.
It is.
Like, it's non-human.
Because of the physicality of the hair
and the jaw,
fibers,
like the pony.
Yeah, true. It has like a weird texture to the eyes and skin.
Well, when you like elongate someone's face like a wolf, it looks like very animal-esque. Like, you know what I mean? Like animal-like. But he's got human teeth. It's gross.
Okay, good. You're not scared.
It does look like Dark Crystal a little bit.
No, those are different. The elfins, they're more muppety.
What are you doing in my car?
To tell you the truth, they're kind of muppety. They're very puppety, actually, if you think about it.
What are you?
The Sketskis are like unbelievable. Like those elfins are such like, who cares about those? The Sketskis are like unbelievable.
I gotta say that's one thing. If I saw a remade, I wouldn't really mind it.
So they're doing a Netflix series.
A Dark Crystal remake.
Netflix series about the Dark Crystal, a prequel or something about the Sketskis.
I might check that shit out.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I bet it'll be crappy, but I'll check it out.
PP and Godskis will be on there.
So I used to love Dark Crystal, man. My aunt had a Betamax. And I would always watch
that movie
that
scared the shit
at her house.
She, like legitimately scared the shit out of me. The
yeah,
part
I was always into it. I never got scared by that one.
The part where they're all captured in the cages and they're deciding who to eat.
Yep.
That shit like just really freaked me out for a long time because I never thought about like, you know how just like in nature there's like certain species that just dominate or predators and then the other one are just like cattle, like food. It's kind of fucked up to where your entire existence is just like to be killed, you know?
Dude, and like that one race.
And that movie kind of made me think of like, wow, that's like a fucked up like existence.
That monk race of beings is like awesome too. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, they're like almost like a Jedi spirit form.
Pretty much, they're like pretty awesome. Like it's that's another thing. There's some
you know that's the weird thing about fantasy is like whether they want to or not, they all connect. Like in just their foundational like things that they do, they always have like kind of certain motifs and like kind of styles and like just plot points that they'll always hit. You know, like you'll have like a savior, or you'll have like some like anointed like special person like with the midi-chlorians. You know, you got like more midi-chlorians than somebody else.
This is awesome. This makeup Agra has awesome makeup too. Shit's that cool. Like,
what's that person?
That lady who's like all like angry and shit. He's like a friend of them.
I don't remember that character much.
Yeah, that one's cool. You know, it's another good movie. Like to talk about like good weird fantasy that I used to like also a lot.
Princess Bride.
You know, that one's not one of my favorites. As everyone loves that one.
I like the giant.
I like it a lot.
I like the giant eel, and I like the giant, the like beaver kind of wombat.
Yeah,
like,
no, I like it a lot. But
it's not like forest monster.
I'll put it up with these other ones though. Maybe it's because I didn't see it as much as a kid. I like Neverending Story a lot. Is what I was thinking of.
I'll say it gets too much credit for being like a comedy when it's really just more of a fantasy movie for kids.
Oh yeah.
It's not really a comedy. It's not meant to be funny. It has its moments.
No, it's not. Yeah, well, it's definitely some parts are meant to be funny in that movie. And you were watching the Andre Giant movies, or thinking about it recently, right? Because they were talking about that. I'm sure. I remember that. There's a big part about that movie.
Yeah, but I just I always like to see just practical effects and you know, stop motion and like animatronics, and shit like that.
The best thing about wrestling is the behind the scenes stuff, like that Andre the Giant movie and the big Beyond the Mat movie. That's like the best like things about. And then even The Wrestler, like it's a good movie. Like those are the that's the best thing about it. Is like when people make things about it but not really about it. Like,
well, the Andre the Giant documentary was also good for making me understand how the WWF became what it was.
Yeah, it was right during payday.
Basically, how it worked was sort
how
of like
Vince McMahon, man.
Sort of like how trampoline wrestling was for a little bit, was where each like territory had their main wrestler, and what he did was he gathered up every single like main wrestler from each state and unified them into just a giant federation of people instead of being isolated into their own region.
And also, what at that time, like doing that in wrestling.
But you know that he came from New York, right?
No, but he came from Connecticut.
It really stemmed from New York and
the whole New York, Connecticut business, exactly.
Went from
and Philadelphia too.
East Coast, and then just shifted over and over. And like, when he reached Hulk
Vince
Hogan,
McMahon Sr.,
when he reached Hulk Hogan, that was when it was like West Coast, like dominated Hollywood type shit.
No, what he did technically was like bad though, kind of, to all like that whole wrestling, because he took he broke down the territory shit. Like even his dad was like abiding to the territory shit. Like he would only do the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Philly, and then all the other places. There's all those other leagues. Like Vince McMahon like fucking said like I just want it all, and like kind of broke it, kind of made the whole business. And that was definitely with like it's funny, Andre the Giant being like French and shit. It's a weird ad.
It makes so much sense though now. What I thought was his accent being from his deformity.
I thought it was too.
Was just because he's
French.
Had to learn a second language, and then he was born in France, and his entire life basically grew up wrestling in France.
He's actually really smart. It's kind of funny.
No, I really like. Honestly, that documentary was just kind of like just hard to watch because the entire time I felt so bad for him.
Oh yeah.
His life was really hard.
No, definitely. Weird life.
And also,
weird, shitty life.
Also, the entire time he knew that he was only going to live to like at least 40.
Yeah.
At least 40.
I think he went a little over, right?
I think he lived far beyond he was expected to be.
Yeah.
I think when he was born and they realized his condition, he was expected to live till like 25, and he lived till at least like 42 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
The real OG.
But the crazy thing about him though was when he was like young, he was not like heavy at all.
Yeah,
he was like almost a basketball player.
He was thin, man. It was so funny.
Like, he could have been a center.
He totally could have been a center. He was like that.
And
he was
also,
like a
you know what's fucked up is there's a lot of really good basketball players from France.
Yep.
Like the Tony Parker, Nicolas Batum are some of the best players in the NBA, and they're from France.
That is kind of funny. It's like it's a weird. I just got a really big basketball hit.
In Germany too, Dirk Nowitzki is one of the best basketball players, and he's from Germany.
Guys, I just had one of my best bet hits of all time.
What did you get?
Holy
Tonight?
Shit. Tonight. This is crazy, actually.
So, can I see a screenshot?
This is a Hail Mary bet for me earlier, and I didn't think it was going to happen, but I just got it.
Can I see a screenshot?
Yeah, I'll send it in the chat in a second, and so you guys can see it. It's like nuts.
How much did you put down?
You'll see. I put a good bit down, but I got a good bit down.
On what? Basketball?
Basketball.
Why? Why you don't bet on basketball?
No, I was like looking. I researched today for like 30 minutes, and then I took this one.
Research what?
I just did a couple I was calculating totals of last 12 games for each, and then home and away, and I did a little bit. I did a little bit of work.
Tool?
No, I just did my own stuff, just averages and shit.
And
then I knew Oladipo was out, so I took the Memphis. So it's that's remember when I was happy when you're telling me that I was confirmed he was out. So Jesus Christ.
He's out for the year.
Are you allowed to talk about your medical situation?
Oh yeah, getting medical stuff.
Medical marijuana.
Yeah. That's legal here.
By the way, when you go and buy it, do they give you a whole selection of choices?
I don't know. I haven't gotten to that step
yet. Or
yet.
is there a database where you just search? Is it like a restaurant where you go in?
I'm pretty well. Bernie has medical.
You think it's like a restaurant where you go in for a day and they have specials?
No. Think about it. It's weed. You can't have just a special weed once. That'd be cool. So dude, Bernie has it. There's a there's an online site. And like the thing that's cool with Bernie is he just places an order online and goes and picks it up. He doesn't even fucking go in.
Holy fuck! 302 from 60?
Yeah, $285 from a $60 bet.
Nice, dude. What'd you bet?
Was it the guy who blew up? Me, Lumen. Blind, screaming.
Yeah, you gotta like.
Blind, screaming giant.
Who won?
I took Memphis and the over, and Memphis won, and they went over.
Yeah, you gotta like.
And it was a plus 400.
You gotta explain to me how you figured that bet out.
I was like just doing the math, and I knew that.
Please.
Well, I knew that Oladipo was gonna be out, so I figured take off his numbers, and I was like taking out his like totals.
Because I'm over 20.
And then I thought like, okay, it looks like a Memphis hit, so I was like Memphis could hit, and then I was like, it's gonna go over because 203 felt low.
I think I deserve like at least 10% of that from the lineup information I provided.
Right behind you. Turn around. He's right behind you. Stand still.
What about hockey? Can you bet on All-Star Game shit or no?
I stayed away from that shit. I was gonna bet the over 7, and I bet you that probably hit, but let's see how to hit.
Over 7.
Oh man,
it's,
dude.
Oh, you're
it's
right,
gonna
man.
be-
Dude, my heart is like beating on that because I was like trying to wait all day and not look at it, and then I looked at it now, like, oh, big win.
If
Dude,
it's 60,
you just saw our tits and ass.
Oh,
Right.
see Puka, yeah.
Nice puka and
if
puka.
it's 60 is not even the biggest bet I've seen you do.
No, but that's pretty big for me. Usually, I
That's
usually put down
awesome,
like,
man.
What made you do that?
like I said, I was like looking at. I want to take one bet a day. Usually, that's what I try to do. Like look for like the.
I need.
And
like,
I looked at the advantage of like
I need like a
Oladipo being
written.
out.
I need like a written explanation with statistical shit to go with it, Pete. Like really. And I want to be able to save that and use it and share it with people. Because I don't understand how the fuck that happened. How you made $60, turn it to $300 off of some fucking bullshit basketball game I didn't even
man.
think about today.
This is the one, honestly, because I had a couple losses on DraftKings, so I was like, all right, fuck it.
I
was
think
like,
you're getting better shit out of Jeff.
Was that your last
FanDuel.
60 on that?
I am.
man?
It's
Fuck
weird.
FanDuel, man. I hate
No,
FanDuel.
it's just better luck sometimes.
Yo, fuck FanDuel. Don't ever go to FanDuel. FanDuel will rip you off. FanDuel, the way that they operate is when you're about to make their bet, they have these scumbag motherfucking like pieces of shit that crash the site. So when you want to get the good odds, it's not up and you can't get your bet in. And then when you do have it load, it's some bullshit piece of shit that they didn't want to do originally. You never go to FanDuel.
I've had decent luck on there, but this is a crazy one.
I'm done with FanDuel. I'm cashing out. I'm taking my money out. And I was lucky I got that $10 fucking out of them. That's it. That's all I got. You got 50. That's some bullshit, man.
That is some bullshit.
That's
man.
some fucking bullshit. I was supposed to get $50 from having I put your email address in. I fucking
Yeah, no, you didn't
I
do
showed
it
it
right.
to you too.
No, you have to. I had to give you the link. You didn't do it right.
I put it in. I don't know. I put it in. The internet saw me put it in.
The internet saw you put it in.
If you did that for me, would we both get 50?
Yeah, we both get 50. You got to.
Can't do it. I'd spend too much money on that shit. I can't.
Doug, I
It's
will.
another vice.
I will.
It's another thing. I just like I'm tempted,
No, I don't like
but-
it with Doug either. I don't like that. I have to get rent money from Doug.
Yeah.
I don't want that. No, but I have to say, like, if you do put only a little bit in, it's not a big deal.
Nah, I get
Just like
it.
make sure you don't like bet with a lot.
But I'm not gonna do it.
I'll give you $20 right now to give me your $50 credit. Do you understand?
Oh.
You pay $20, I get 50.
Wait, I don't want to spend any money. I was getting
You're not going
$20
to.
for free instead of 50. I would do that honestly.
Do you understand how it works?
I would do that. Like you're
You
just.
have to pay $25.
Oh, I have to pay 25.
So you pay $5, I'll give you 20. And then I get a $25 credit for having you be a user.
Dude, I'll leave that.
So you pay $5, I give you 20,
But I won't pay anything.
and then I get 25.
Oh, I pay $5.
All right, I'll give you Another $5.
You know, one tip
if
I'm
you give
doing.
me $5.
One tip I'm doing that I'm like
you guys know I
listening
have to
to.
hook up my card to that shit?
You know, one thing I'm doing for like hockey right now.
Yeah, you never
Wanna know, like, one
paid
thing
a
I'm
bill
doing?
before in your life?
I'm definitely gonna wait a little bit after this All-Star break to like see. Like I want to wait like 2
Basic
days.
math.
You know what I mean, to see how things go. Like sometimes I don't like
That'll
starting.
do it,
I don't want to do a first like back game bet because sometimes you're gonna bet all wrong. You know what I mean? Like teams show up different after breaks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to bet on Calgary like the first day back. You know what I mean? Like where it's like, even though they're pretty safe.
Do they start Monday? Does it start on Monday?
Yeah.
Monday?
But it's like I want to give a little bit of time.
I went from having like
After Tuesday.
$200 to $1.
I put it up there.
Yeah, here.
Oh yeah, so back to this movie. Look at how gross this thing is.
I don't think we've said a single word about it.
Nah, we're talking about it a little bit.
You're talking about the Tatas and the Yabos. Right?
I don't remember.
Not much happens. He basically just took this guy in. They're looking for a murderer.
Should watch Kabuki Man.
I've seen that shit.
Kaboom!
Here comes Robert Zazar part.
I've seen that shit.
I think they kill Robert Zazar here.
I don't like trauma. Fuck trauma.
How come that guy's using a Sentry? Aren't they like the worst?
Oh,
is he
using a
playing the game?
Sentret.
He's fighting.
He's
a
using a Cyndaquil. He's fighting Sentret, and Sentret is an HM whore.
This is good tits. He's got good tits.
Sentret is an HM slave.
What's that?
It learns, an HM is a move that you have to learn to get through the game, just to progress. And there's about 5 of them, and there's 4 move slots, and it learns 4 out of the 5 that you need to do. So if you catch it, you're basically covered. Exactly, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I got this when you change your mind.
Maybe. Oh, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot. You know what? If you just give me the card, I'll do it for
No,
you.
God, no.
You won't even know what happened.
I was giving you my bank information, okay?
Yeah. What's your routing number?
Can you do my taxes, dude?
What's your so? I can do your taxes. I know a little bit about QuickBooks. I've learned a little bit about QuickBooks. It's not hard. It's like Excel. It's basically Excel with just more formulas. That's all QuickBooks
do you do
is.
your own taxes in?
I can. Yeah. I took like. I didn't take any QuickBooks courses, but I just watched like a shitload of YouTube videos because I thought about getting into like accounting and like trying to work from home doing like accounting shit.
That's harder to get a job though. Work from
Well,
home.
it's not just QuickBooks.
Well, yeah, dude,
There's
it's a
like
lot
80
more.
different
Yeah.
fucking programs that are just like QuickBooks. And basically the way it works is like whatever company you're gonna get a job at, you have to learn their program.
Yep, you gotta learn what they're doing.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you're right.
as long
Everyone's
as you
gonna
show
use,
though,
everyone's gonna use some. It's gonna all be similar. Yeah.
but as long as you show though that you can learn multiple formats.
That you can learn the
like
new
I know GP, I know like Excel, I know like a couple different things. As long as you show that you can adapt and learn different programs, then
Yeah, or some
you
places.
feel like you're capable of learning shit. Like,
Yeah,
you
some
know,
some places are totally down to just have you learn and they don't give a shit. And then some
you like
places,
train on the job.
yeah,
right?
like some places don't want that. But yeah, it depends on what you can find.
But even if you know you show on your own, they're gonna show you whatever you need to do anyway.
It's better getting the jobs that want to like train you anyway. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you like if you intern,
Well,
and
yeah,
get,
they're-
if you
there's no
intern
less
and get
pressure.
paid, it's like instead of interning and getting and working for free, you intern and get paid at the same time. That's the thing there.
You're not really interning. You're still working.
Well, no, I just mean like you get trained and get paid at the same time.
Training though is still work.
Instead of just getting like trained for free.
Training is gonna actually be the real work though. So should be big. Interning shit's.
What are they
bullshit.
smoking?
What do you mean smoking? They're spitting.
It's disgusting.
They're doing like a handshake.
Look, hygienically, this is a bad idea. I gotta tell you that. All right. Okay.
It's one of those things that, like, how could anyone?
You want a boogie?
There's a redhead girl who comes to my restaurant who kind of looks like Gnorm.
That much facial hair?
Yeah, she's got a lot of facial hair.
This is like in front of the screen.
Oh, well,
Okay, I spit. Now you spit it out. What's the deal with this rock?
What's Newman?
he's trying to find this rock that like got taken or some
No,
shit.
but he's saying Newman.
Lumen.
Oh, lumen. Oh, like lunar, like the moon.
Like Lumen. Lumen.
So is he from the moon?
No, he's from underground. He's like from.
If Lumen die, my people die.
He's like a mole man.
So there's this weird rock that acts as their sun, and
Wait,
you
hold
gotta-
on, Pete. Why don't you go into the backstory,
Alright.
like how you know this movie?
So there's this weird rock that I don't know how I know it. It was just randomly. It was a movie that like I just had
I
VHS
thought you
taped.
got it like a millstone and shit.
Not like I had VHS taped it and just always watched it. I don't know why, but I did.
I thought you rented it like in
No,
millstone.
this was not rented. This was taped off my TV.
But yo, Doug, do you remember
What
that?
channel?
Do you remember
Who knows?
that movie rental place near Vesuvio?
Yeah. Yeah. What is
That was
that?
like
No,
really
I did
close
rent
to
it.
your
You're right,
house.
because I remember this
I went
cover.
there with Todd Canopy one time.
But you were like really close to Best Buy though.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
What do you mean Best Buy?
I mean,
Oh,
not Best Buy.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
I remember
Dude.
like Blockbuster being like
Blockbuster was the shit.
Is it a cleaner
everything.
now?
Like,
Yeah, it was the
you
best.
get games from Blockbuster
Dude, there's
too.
the Blockbuster heyday. You know what I mean? Like,
Have you
awesome.
been in that? Have you been? Have
I love
either of you
Blockbuster.
been in that little complex recently?
Which one?
The Vesuvio's like little. Complex
No, but I heard there's a bar. It's all
Yeah.
weird.
I
There's,
haven't been there yet.
There's no like post office anymore, or is it still there?
No, there's a post office. What
That's
is
on
that?
the
The
other
post
side.
office where the movie store was, Leland?
No.
Is the pharmacy still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Oh, is
post
it a
office-
cleaner?
The movie
Is it
store was
cleaner?
more by the right.
Wasn't
it
there
must
a
be-
dry cleaner?
That. Then what the fuck? What did the post office or what the movie store become?
I don't remember.
Hey, post office.
It did become.
No,
a
that's
post
the left. No,
Dry cleaner.
no.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's a
That's
dry
not.
cleaner, I think. It's a dry cleaner.
Must
It's not the post office. The post office was there.
be.
I
Yeah.
would say that
You know
strip.
what I mean?
That strip
I was there.
is a really good microcosm of what kind of business can succeed. A pharmacy, a post office, a dry cleaner, and a restaurant.
Pizza place. It's New Jersey.
A restaurant.
Yeah.
A pharmacy,
I
a
don't know.
dry cleaner, a post office, and a restaurant. That's what you had there. Like that's kind of like your bare
A takeout
essentials
restaurant,
type
yeah.
shit.
What was the? There used to be like a little convenience store across the street from that, right?
Roy's Deli.
That's no longer
And
there.
it was like a farmer's
No.
market,
That sucked though.
and they used to have ice cream and shit too. I got like ice cream.
That place
there.
was like always like really overpriced. That whole place.
Yeah.
And like all their sandwiches were really expensive. That's one thing I do remember about like
Wow, this guy's fucked up.
yeah, he's got a fucked up jaw. You remember getting Dutchess at that place before it closed and it was like
Oh, yeah, I see that.
you get ripped off so hard there, I remember like that was the place where you'd only go if you had to, like
How much were Jets like?
I forget, it was like and you know we'd usually be getting them for like $1.25.
Yeah.
It was like I think there were $2 there. And it was like
Yeah. That's funny.
could have blown his head off there.
Yeah, I'm confused. Norm just put a gun against his head
You're trying to wake him up.
with a gun?
You didn't realize the magnitude of the gun. He's a gnome.
This is a pretty fucked up kids movie.
Well, he's a gnome. He doesn't
I
realize.
gotta say, like, this teaches children to be way too comfortable with guns.
And gnomes.
Yeah. Both of which
And then
children
with big
stay away
chins.
Yeah.
from. And yeah, freakishly big chin.
But here you go. It looks like a baby. It's perfect. It's good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful baby boy.
Beautiful baby.
John! John, is that you? John, I missed you in Vegas last week, baby. What happened to you? Listen, I ran into Chang. He said you were Chang. I had no idea what to think. Right?
Wow.
Right?
Pretty rare.
That's some straight racist shit. Yeah.
Right?
This is 2019, man.
I mean, that
You
gets
can't-
thrown around a
You can't
lot.
say shit like that.
Racist stuff gets thrown around a lot.
I
But
was gonna take you coming to that,
It's
right?
fucking Atlantis.
Hey, Rach, listen, we had a deal. The deal went south.
This guy had surgery on his jaw to make it look even
no.
like less crazy.
I heard about it. So he's got a pituitary issue. Now, usually when people have these, it doesn't go so even. So his pituitary tissue is like good.
Huh.
It's like he has a pretty even looking jaw. You know what I mean?
I thought I told you to get lost. Maybe you don't hear right. Maybe you'll hear better after I break both of your legs. Look, cop, I don't like being leaned on, you understand? And I don't like being harassed. And most of all, I don't like cops. Hey, is that your kid?
He's a good looking kid.
I like kids.
Everyone would think that's a kid, right?
What kind of a father are you anyway?
203.5. That's
Yeah.
low.
I know, that's why I took the over.
You know kids are impressionable.
Fuck.
How'd you get that kind of odds?
I think I took it before Old Depot was officially declared out.
He was rolled out for the year.
When was that though? I took it in the morning.
Like a week ago.
Oh, okay, then that's weird. I don't know. That was just the odds.
Fuck. Plus 400.
Plus 400.
I thought you were supposed to get minus.
No. What do you mean minus? Minus 400 would have got nothing. I would have got like $6 back from 60. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh shit. I think it's why I lost every bet. I think I confused them.
What do you mean? Those are no, but you usually
I
minus.
think I've been betting on minus
Well.
400 instead of over.
No, you were betting it. No, I saw your bets. No.
And I just have really
You
bad.
just weren't hitting on stuff. Yeah.
I don't know.
Look how
For some reason I just cannot like
he's
understand
calling
that
on
format.
it. He's totally cool with it.
Terrible
Yeah.
at. I'm absolutely terrible at it.
This is a good scene.
This is awesome. He's like totally expects a baby to like get out of his carrot and crawl
Like,
like
thinks
a
it's a
cat.
baby. Like I don't understand.
Yeah.
Anyone
Is this
think
supposed to be a kids
creature.
movie or?
Yeah, it's like a family movie.
Kind of.
Was
About
this
to kill Michael and the Hall though.
Was this before or after Harry and the Hendersons?
After.
After.
Harry and the Hendersons is 80s. This is 90s.
What about E.T.?
After? Another 80s.
After E.T.?
Remember Mac and Me?
Yep. Also 80s. We're all
Is he
going
grabbing
80s.
his balls?
Yeah, he just fucking ball. Yeah, wow, that's pretty bad. Put a hook into his balls. Or his taint. Any taint? Whoa. That wasn't even like family. Like that was like there should be blood. You know what I mean? Like, wasn't like he like just nut shot
That
him.
was
You
some
know what I mean?
bone
Like,
tomahawk shit right there.
yeah, it wasn't like a nut shot or like.
Oh, it should have been a nut shot.
It's
Exactly.
kind of cute here. Kind of looks like a dog.
A little monkey ass.
Yeah, a little monkey, dog, elf thing.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Why'd you do that anyway?
It's funny he's not freaked. Like, you think Michael was freaked out by this thing?
He probably like has PTSD from filming this movie.
Yeah, I would really love to talk to him about this. Like, this is honestly like everyone else I want to talk to him about, like Breakfast Club and other things.
Yeah.
All I'd want to know about is Gnome Name
I
Norm.
like that. That's
Like,
awesome.
what are the details? I really do want to know more.
Wait, so this is
Like,
90s?
honestly, to tell you the truth, I really should make a documentary about this. Like, to try to like just undercover more stuff about this. Like, was it just because Stan Winston had this? Like, look at that. The fisherman outfit.
He always says Newman a ton. What does that mean?
Lumen.
Oh, Lumen. I keep thinking he's saying Newman, like Newman.
Yeah, like from Seinfeld.
Yeah, he leaves this new.
Did you guys ever slash anyone's tires?
No.
I thought about it recently.
I don't think it'd be as easy as you think. Oh man, he's gonna get killed. He's got Michael
Who's
Anthony.
tired?
You
would
want
you
to
slash?
do a video on it?
No.
Whose tires would you
I'll
want to
randomly
slash?
slash someone's tires.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Whose tires are you thinking about slashing, Lee?
Don't you want to go viral?
Yeah.
I'll probably
I'll
get
go
arrested.
hashish. I'll go viral and I'm gonna go hashish.
That's almost videos that like they'll be like, this is so dumb to put online, and then like you get arrested for it. Like,
You do. I think I know a good way to go viral.
you want to go dome?
I wanna go dome. I'll go viral, then I wanna go dome, then I wanna go hashish.
So
Yeah.
I thought of
Oh no, then I wanna go hashish, then I wanna go dome.
called sewer stomping.
Sewer stomping?
It's about hashish.
No, it's when you see those like metal grates and like that little opening for water to run off on the side of the road.
Yeah.
You try and force somebody inside of it.
That's a funny idea.
That's like the IT challenge.
Yeah, it's a good challenge.
It should be a challenge. You have to do a challenge.
Sewer
Fuck,
challenge.
yo, I should have thought of that when that
It
movie
challenge.
That's what
came
I'm
out.
saying, dude!
Oh!
Challenge, man!
Where were you fucking 12 months ago?
It's still
I
big.
know.
It's still big. You can still do it. You can still start it.
Damn, man, the It Challenge.
The sequel's gonna come out.
You know,
Dude, that would
you know how
be-
terrible that would
Because
be for,
people
like,
end up injuring themselves. It's kind of dangerous. It's,
you know,
Sequel.
that's
Sequel.
like the Tide Pod Challenge on steroids.
yeah, man.
The sequel's coming out.
Well, there's the Bird Box challenge. You know that, right?
No,
People are
no,
killing
no.
themselves.
Sequel.
Wait for the
You're right.
sequel. Pop it out when the sequel and do the sewer.
I gotta write that shit down.
sewer
Do it
squ-
before
Wait,
the
what's it
sequel
called?
comes out.
Sewer squash challenge.
Do it before, because then you can be like, oh, rewatch it. And everyone's favorite scene: a little kid gets eaten
Wait,
by
it's
the
the-
clown in the sewer.
The It Sewer Squeeze challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I just invented it. Hashtag.
Yeah, I'm not even fucking around. All right,
Make this.
I'll say this.
We can make this a viral thing, probably.
Seriously?
Not even a joke.
I got $2,000.
You're gonna spend it on
I
that
got $2,000.
for this.
Do with it whatever you want.
All right. I'll make this popular.
I'm
I bet you I can do that for
I'm
$2,000.
gonna take. I'm gonna take.
Honestly,
the,
if I had $2,000, I bet you I'd be able to help
I'm
somebody.
gonna take the money I won from fantasy football,
Yeah. And put it into sewer squash.
and I want it to be in some.
But you're not gonna capitalize on the success. You realize? Like, how do you monetize this, Leland? People are just gonna do it, and you're not gonna get any money from it. Like, you can't monetize a hashtag. You know what I mean?
You make like.
I
Shirts
just put it to you like this. I got $2,000. Do with it what you want, Pete.
I mean, I'll just take it. What do you want? You mean just give me $2,000?
No, I mean like, what's an idea like to make money out of it? You know, you just took $60 and made $300.
I'll put it on the Patriots. $2,000 on the Patriots.
Fuck that. No, I don't.
How much? The Patriots are the.
Patriots are over.
Yeah.
They're predicted to win, but it's only like a 2.5 point spread.
I would never do that.
I don't wanna bet
I
on
would
that
never
game.
put like.
I don't think I want to
I
even
would
bet on
never
it.
put that kind of money on a bet.
Oh no, yeah. No, yeah, I saw these professional people like who like they're putting like $40,000 like live, like moving 40,000 on like a halftime bet. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. You know, so I saw.
It's a year's salary.
Well, so Alabama played Clemson in like the College Bowl or whatever, and they lost to Clemson. I
Yeah.
saw and Alabama was supposed to win. I saw people putting down like reported like 200,000, 100,000 on Alabama on the spread, them winning by 5. So it's like they lost so bad because they got crushed by Clemson. Like not only were they like losing their money, they're like so off on their bet. You know what I mean? Like it's like. This guy's this is the tennis guy.
Really?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, he doesn't have like the mullet wig that he has on in Seinfeld.
You have
but-
like long hair in Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's like a mullet type wig.
Yeah.
Mullet
almost like
type wig.
It's almost like a tennis player hair or something. From
Yeah,
the 90s.
I guess it is kind of supposed to be tennis player because he's like doing the whole bit. Yeah, this is his one flaw. Is 1 week is he can't get in through these glass doors. He can't figure it out. He's super intelligent, but he can't figure out handles. Freaked out by noise, man. That dog I get being freaked out by.
Yeah. This
Oh,
dog just
wow.
comes out of nowhere too.
Yeah, just to
And, like
freak him
the
out.
owner's just like laughing too. They don't see the owner, but he's like laughing.
He's just like,
yeah.
oh man, I wish they cut to that guy doing that.
Right? That'd be so good.
He saw like the coach in Airbud.
Yes, exactly.
This like movie antagonist type. You know what I mean? Like,
Did you just recently watch Airbud?
no,
No, but
that always is in my head.
that like of him throwing the balls at the dog,
Yeah,
right?
it's like
Yeah,
Brady.
yeah, yup. He's so violent too. I feel like it's like a real dog.
That's such a comedy moment.
It is kind of horrid.
I don't know if they realized at the time that they hit on such a comedy moment.
Oh, maybe on YouTube.
Like you want to like just smack right into that mic. Yeah, I see those picking up.
A little pops.
Yeah.
I'm doing some public service. Yo, we should get the like pop proofers. Little balls.
Yeah, I might be onto something with that. I might need to get that for you, Doug.
after the what's it called? The it sewer challenge.
Yeah, it's
The
challenge.
sewer
Yeah.
stuff
After
challenge.
that, Banks.
Yeah, we'll have money for all sorts of poppers. Can you
You
get
do
poppers?
that. You do that
You
stuff.
make fun of it, but you'd be surprised what shit people like.
No, I'm not making fun
No,
of it.
I think it'll happen.
I think it would be like a fucking successful
But
thing.
how do you
man.
monetize
I think like part of the reason why like
But how do you monetize it?
I think part of the reason why like
I
shit
definitely think
works
it'd be big.
is people overthink what they're doing, and they give people way too much credit on how smart they are. You just really need to downplay to the common idiot, and you're good.
Right, but like,
Just
I like that.
The base instinctual shit that you're overlooking is what the average asshole is just pining for.
Right. No, I agree, and I definitely think that that's a good viral video. But it's like, you can't make any money from making that, right? Like, or like getting people to keep doing other videos.
Like, how
It's
does-
I guess
I
only
don't
your
think you
video.
understand ad revenue.
No, but how many times is your
Like,
video
do
gonna
you
be
understand?
watched?
Like,
The other
do you
people
understand? Like, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as
Leland.
there's a certain amount of hits and traffic to
you
a
must
place.
Leland, you must not understand ad
You can
revenue because
generate-
you're not going to get their money.
Generate a certain amount.
You know what I'm talking about? Whenever people are doing it, you're not getting their revenue. That's their revenue.
Yeah, it's not going
So
through
that's
your
what I'm saying.
channel.
Like, you don't get
that's
ad revenue.
true.
Like it's not if they're making the video too and doing the challenge, you're not getting the revenue. They're getting it. You can't monetize the hashtag.
We have to have
And
it has to be a
that's what I'm saying.
viral video of like
But you
our
need to monetize.
channel.
You can get your video getting hits, but that's
That's
still
all- yeah.
if it was a phenomenon about a video,
You're not
that's not going to get.
monetizing the video. You need to monetize the idea
You can't. That's what I'm trying to say.
to where anybody who does it is then taxed for doing it. Like Fortnite is taxed for a dance.
That's not no.
You have to own like your idea. You can't just like let shit go by without copywriting, you know? And patenting. You have to like get patents and shit too.
A hashtag you can't patent and make people. They could just use it whenever. No one's stopping them from doing a hashtag, unless Twitter has to come in and you know what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't stop anyone from doing that.
I don't know how hashtags work where there's any kind of like restrictions on them.
No, it's not. You can write whatever the fuck
We
you
could
want.
sell this idea to like a YouTube channel or something, maybe, or to like PewDiePie or something.
Is PewDiePie still the biggest YouTuber?
Yeah, he might buy that for a couple bucks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, I'll fucking buy that from you. What is PewDiePie? He's Australian. What is he? New
I
Zealand.
think he's Swedish.
He's Swedish. I don't know his Swedish accent.
He's
Yeah,
Sweden.
I don't think I know, but yeah, I don't think I know what I.
Think of Lundqvist, man. How does Lundqvist speak?
Lundqvist just made his 5th All-Star game.
Yeah, and he won. He
Nice.
was like
What was the score on that?
10-5, I think.
So it did go flew
Oh,
over.
of course. The over is probably so like the
Probably was
under.
crazy. It
The under
wasn't
is
even
probably
plus
plus
7.
700. The over is probably like
Yeah, like nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're totally
I
right.
thought he made more than 5.
All Stars.
Yeah. How long has he been in the league?
All Stars is bullshit though. Like honestly, he's 2007, 2008 maybe, 2006 even maybe. 12 years, 13 years. Yeah, I don't know, man. The All Star still has half at least. I wonder how many seasons that long this has.
It's fucking weird.
Oh, I thought that was no part of this
This
noise.
is a really weird scene.
This part always stuck with me too. I had this really weird scream and it was just so.
Oh, yo, can we have that be the follower pop-up?
I think that's kind of a weird. clip out. I like it to be more recognizable. You know what I mean?
I bet if somebody saw that, they'd just be really weirded out and want to leave. That'd probably freak you out and like want to just go.
We should have that Christopher Walken speech about the clock up in his ass.
You want to
Yeah,
smoke
that
again?
watch in his ass. Maybe that part.
You want to smoke
Oh
again?
yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you want to do that?
yeah, you shoved it up his ass.
What do you want to do? Though you want to smoke or blunt or no?
I'm down to do whatever.
Blunt joint, I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna do a joint actually. Let's see if you want a blunt. Let's do that.
Hey, do you have like mega joint speed? Like a larger joint than a normal joint?
I can make that by adding paper.
Do you ever
to
smoke
it.
Cool.
spliffs?
I don't put tobacco
I don't
in
like
anything.
Oh, never mind. I thought a spliff was more like the design of it. A spliff is like tobacco,
Tobacco
mixed with
weed,
weed.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. Why
Nope.
would you want that?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't like
ruins the weed.
that. Not a fan of that.
Because
shit.
then like you don't get the weed taste.
Nope.
And I like the taste of certain strains.
You interested in that though? Joint?
Yeah, I'm down.
What would you say like the best like tasting weed strain you've had is?
Oh, some stuff in
Oh,
Denver.
jelly bean,
That jelly
jelly
bean.
bean.
Yup. That's
Jelly
funny that
bean.
we both thought that. I completely
Yeah.
could not
you
deny.
know, like you literally both
Yeah.
Yup.
give out the same response.
Like especially when we were there.
Yeah, jelly
like,
bean. I've never seen
it
it
was
again.
like candy, man. It
Yeah.
smelled like.
It's funny too, like how
candy. It
natural
tasted
of a
like-
response that was. Like you, neither one of you like had any coordination
Yup.
whatsoever.
That
Yup.
straight up
but
is
still,
the best
but
weed.
still had the same response at the same
Yup.
time.
Great fucking strain.
That's
man.
hard to do.
You know what? It's shocking we've never seen that strain around here.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
How
Oh,
is
I got
it-
wax that
how-
was
Hold
jelly
on,
bean,
hold
yeah.
on.
But like we've never seen jelly bean
Wait,
weed
hold on.
strain.
Why is it that distinguishable and like noticeable?
If you have to
Truly had a
smell
sweet,
it.
truly had a sweet
It-
smell and
what
sweet
about
taste.
it?
It smelled
Truly
like
had a sweet
candy,
smell
though.
and a sweet taste. It's like weird.
like what, honey?
No, like it had like
candy,
a jelly bean type
yeah,
smell.
like a jelly.
Jelly bean
So it
is
tastes
accurate.
like sugar.
Yeah, it had a very
Sugary.
sugary
Like it
smell
almost
and
like
taste.
smelled like
Like
it's crazy.
like taffy.
No,
No, like a gel, like a tropically, like a
Skittles?
gummy almost, like Skittles. Oh yeah, almost like
yeah,
Skittles.
you smelled weed that kind of gets a skilly taste, right?
That,
Yeah, a little
that
bit.
Cart.
A little bit.
Jolly Rancher.
That almost has a deodorant taste to it though too. It almost has like tastes like it's got very Old Spice. Like it's almost like you like were like vaping Old Spice too. That's also the vibe I get.
I really didn't feel it was that synthetic, but
It kind of has a synthetic taste.
I thought it tasted like a Jolly Rancher.
You, I think, smoke more of the like carts than me though. You're probably more of a connoisseur with it.
Yeah, and I don't want to. I hate carts.
Yeah, I'm not
I just can't get weed like you guys get weed.
Those last
I'm
ones
a big fan.
you got were pretty good. Those look.
It's not that I like them. It's just like I can smoke them anywhere. I can smoke them in my car. I can smoke them at work. I can smoke them in the bathroom of any place. I can smoke them like walking around the mall.
No, I like you for that too, but they just definitely don't hit me like weed.
Cause there's so much.
No integrity, man.
Doug, there's so much of like these people smoking like regular non-weed shit to where when I smoke weed shit, it doesn't register what it is.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
You know what I mean? Like I can smoke. It's like every time I hit my weed shit, it's like I'm smoking a cigarette in public or something like that. You know?
Yeah,
Not
no one
even-
knows. Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
lesser than a cigarette. It's
Yeah.
like nobody even thinks about Juuls.
Nope.
They just
Yeah.
don't even give a shit.
Exactly.
No, I like it for that. That's the best thing I like about it. That's the best thing I like about it is that you can do it in the public, do it wherever. It's like pretty odorless. I mean, some carts are a little smelly though. You notice that?
There was one strain I had.
They have a
that-
little weed smell.
There was one strain I had that was like yellow, and it just smelled
You
like
couldn't take
straight
that
up
like
weed.
everywhere.
It just smelled like
Yeah.
straight up weed, and
Yep, I've noticed that before. Some of that just.
I don't
really
know.
stink.
I don't know what causes that or what they do to overmask the smell of weed, but
This is one flaw running in the doors here.
Look at that guy.
That's the guy. That's the guy from Seinfeld.
Really?
That guy, and this guy's been in a lot of stuff. He died
Law and
recently.
Order.
Yeah, Law and Order.
Oh, he is from.
He's
Seinfeld.
the tennis instructor.
Doesn't he have an accent in that episode though? Too?
Yeah, he's like got like a what is it, like a French accent?
something like yeah, like Russian.
Something
like,
something tennis player would be like
yeah.
European.
Yep, yeah, European, exactly. Oh,
What'd you like?
Jerry, you serve like a girl. I can't do it.
I have to say this lady, she got better looking in life. It's like this time period didn't work well for her.
Yeah,
So it's a
exactly.
little better now somehow.
there's a
Totally
lot of
get it.
people that were on Seinfeld that looked bad then that off the show look really good.
Yeah. But there's a lot of fucking hot ass girls on that show too. I have to say. Like,
Yeah,
pretty
that's
amazing.
that's the funny thing about all the episodes where people thought Jerry was gay. Jerry
Wait,
was
really?
crushing like really nice pussy the
When did
entire.
anyone think Jerry's gay?
You don't remember the whole thing? He's single and he's very neat, so everyone automatically thought he was gay.
No, I never thought
You
that.
gotta, I thought you were watching that show.
Wait, is that an episode? I think that does sound familiar.
I'll bring it up. Come on. I'll bring it up.
I don't remember that though.
Other than the whole,
That episode doesn't pop in my head as super familiar as other ones.
the main one is that like weird Gene Garofalo looking reporter who overhears them talking about being gay, and then assumes that they're gay because they heard him talking in the diner, and then they come up with the whole, "We're not gay, but there's nothing. It's not like there's anything wrong with that."
Yeah.
That's from.
I really don't remember that episode. I do have to say. Not one I remembered.
You know what's weird? You always see Jerry's computer, but you never
Yeah,
see
sorry.
him on the computer.
Well, it's because dude, back then, man, computers were just like for like filing, like
They're like,
maybe a doc. You probably wrote
No, I
these
know,
jokes.
but, like,
Probably wrote
Art
jokes on
piece. It's almost like
You
an art
always
piece.
you always see his desk with the computer there, but there's never a single episode he's ever on the computer.
Are you sure? Look it up.
I've
Because
been
it's
trying.
not
I,
real.
I agree with you
And
as
it's
far as my
definitely
memory
yeah,
goes
it's
too.
a, it
I
is
think
a
you're
prop
right.
piece, exactly.
Like it's just a set piece,
Yep.
but there could be a chance where he actually was on it, but it wouldn't really make sense because. But you know what's interesting? How he's talking about that later season with his parents about North Star.
Yeah.
That's an old thing that like. I
Well,
don't think
all right. So North Star became OnStar. I'm
it
assuming.
became
Alright, hold
OnStar. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. They got bought out and became OnStar. I like remember when they were North Star.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just in certain cars. It might have been like Mercury. It was like a certain brand.
Oh, Mercury car.
Yeah, and then even Mercury. Remember them as a fucking brand?
I do remember that. The Mercury. They had one cool car.
Mercury Mountaineer was pretty nice and pretty popular.
That
Those
the
are good.
Cougar, the Mercury Cougar.
Yeah,
Right?
I think those actually lasted like pretty long.
Remember Saturn? Oh, remember like the planet? I guess there's planet cars.
There you go. Yeah, definitely Saturns. Yep. Saturns actually were kind of shitty though. Those cars like sucked. Always.
They were.
They're known for sucking.
Yeah, they were like exactly. Get a Saturn. Like
Dude.
today's Hyundai.
Jerry Stiller and George's mom are so good in that in Seinfeld, man.
Yeah.
They're always gold. Like it's always like great shit.
I love gold.
It's hard to get these things to stand still, man.
Yeah, do you think it bites? Like if you put your fingers
Yeah,
front
man,
that, do you think it'll bite you? You have to worry about that?
So you can't take its fingerprint. How do you fingerprint this thing?
Whoop. See.
Yeah, definitely George's dad is my favorite Seinfeld side character.
Yeah, yeah. Him, Newman, and Putty.
Yeah, I mean, Putty's pretty not as like big in a lot of that stuff as those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Newman's in a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
I like Bookman.
Who's Bookman?
Yeah.
He's in a lot of Paul Thomas Anderson movies. He's in Heart 8. He's in Boogie Nights.
No. Who's he in Seinfeld? I don't know who you're
He's
talking about.
Bookman. He's the
What
like
episode?
librarian detective.
Oh yeah, I like this guy. He's in Curb. We were talking about him the other day. Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Hader, man.
Yeah, Jimmy Hader. Yeah. The guy from Magnolia. Yeah.
He's like a child molester,
Yep.
right?
In that movie.
Yeah, actually, very good point. Very good.
Yeah, I'm not good to throw that out.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good. Good
But he was really funny in Curb as the doctor
Yup.
too with Larry.
Visit, right? Or like he gives
Like
him
keeps
his
annoying
number.
him. Yeah.
What is it though? Like
He
yeah,
gives
like,
his number and it's like gets too like annoyed.
then he gets his like address somehow. and
Yeah,
it
that's a
shows
good
up.
one.
Oh, because he's being chased
Yep.
by. Ew, you see his ass.
Yeah, it's gross.
Ew, it has like a gross little. Ew.
Oh yeah, it's gross. Yeah.
Like the lady.
She saw his dick.
Yeah, saw its dick. I guess if it has a dick.
I think it has something there. Maybe it's just a hook.
Hold on. Can you go back and
No, we can't go back and sell it.
what the fuck are you talking about?
They showed
What?
a little gnome ass.
Oh, it showed us no mask, bro. And the lady
Showed him
like
naked.
walked in when
He got strip searched at the place.
Yeah, I missed what the fuck you were talking about. I just heard something like gnome curb dick.
And I said like instead of a dick, he's got like a hook.
or something.
Like does it
Or maybe it's like a what do you call
Yeah,
it?
Hook's
Hook?
more practical.
A Hook's a good movie.
Well, hook you can do things with.
That's a good kids movie.
You know, it's panned. You know, I didn't realize. I liked it, but apparently it was really panned.
You can make that shit work, bro.
It's not
I
for-
liked it.
It's not for them.
I know it wasn't really a movie for critics, of course, obviously. It's a movie for
Art
kids.
douchebags.
There you go. They didn't like it.
Yeah.
They didn't like
That's.
Hook.
I think that's what you're trying to like
Yeah, see,
identify.
see how
It's the art crit douchebags.
they don't like Hook.
Or
Right.
just like trying to champion some trendy bullshit. Because
Exactly
nobody likes it.
because it's a certain thing.
Yeah, I see. I can see through that shit.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what Dogtooth was. I like Dogtooth.
No, Dogtooth was good. That's
I
what
think
I'm saying.
it's fucking weird.
But you have to sometimes.
And funny. And also, I really like the fact that the father is trying to hide all the brands from the
I
children.
do think the lobster was.
And he
that.
rips off the labels before he gives them
And
to
the
him.
house.
I don't know why that always stuck with me. But like when he buys like all the household products, he rips off the labels so they don't know where it came from. You
Well,
know,
yeah, because he's trying to keep them
isolated. And
isolated.
like
Yeah.
this
That's
weird
a big part of the
world.
whole movie.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like about that. Like
No,
this-
that movie's interesting. That's like his most interesting one so far. But
It almost feels like if you took like a fishbowl and put like a family inside of it and made them like live inside this like weird isolated ecosystem, and they only have like certain things that they can be around.
no, it was funny. It was like a really good idea to get
And
some
also
like
the
good
weird like how
comedy.
the
But it is
father,
a little like
the
that
father would like got a
quirky, cheeky
prostitute to have
comedy,
the
yeah.
son to have sex with.
Because
That
he
was
wanted,
a weird concept. Like why?
so he could have him not leave because of sexual desire. You just kind of keep that need satisfied.
Yeah.
You know, keep that need satisfied. He'll bring a prostitute another time.
You know what that movie's sort of like? It's like a prison, but like even though you're inside the prison, you don't feel like you're confined almost. But like it gives you like all these weird like things you depend on at the same time.
Oh, so here's the turn where you realize this guy is the bad guy.
He smacked Gnorm.
Spoiler.
Really? Because I've always seen him as a heroic character.
He's like
in NCIS, he's always saving everybody.
This is the twist, man. This was the twist. Right here. The only one who knows right now is Norm. Everyone else is fooled.
You know what's fucked up? Like, do you think that this movie is why he got that Law and Order fucking role?
No.
From the shittiest movie?
No, so he was already on Law and Order.
He got like a role on a movie that lasted like 40 years.
No. So he was already on the role at Law and Order at this time.
I gotta say, he really looks like if I were gonna take like a what's that Warren Beatty movie with the fucking like everyone looks so cartoony. Dick Tracy. If I could take like a Dick Tracy character and make it like personified, that's what that guy looks like a little bit. He sort of looks like Richard Nixon, but even more goofy.
You guys are Muffin Top fans or no?
Yeah, I love
What's
my
the
girl
muffin top?
nice muffin top.
Like just the top of the muffin, not the stump. Or do you like the stump?
You know what's weird? They say that is whenever I've gotten a muffin,
You throw out the stump.
no, I would just eat the part that wasn't covered by that little thing you unwrap.
So you would just eat the stump.
So I would just eat the top of the muffin.
Oh, I thought you just eat. Okay.
No, because I was so lazy, I never unwrapped the rest of the bottom of the muffin to eat it. I would just eat the top and then throw it out with the bottom half wrapped up still.
That's a good Seinfeld episode with the stumps.
That's Elaine's idea.
Yeah. And the
She
whole
was I gotta say, she was looking pretty good back then.
No, she looks good. Is that when especially
Dude.
certain episodes where she's got straight hair?
Sarah Silverman is like
Oh, dude,
so
hot.
hot.
She is built. Like she's got
And she's
some
like 20 in this
she's got some
episode.
big ass natural titties.
so
She's
pretty.
like really young in this one episode. Like she was with Kramer, and she's really good looking.
And also, by the way, like I had to like readjust. I thought she was
Sarah.
like funny, but
She's not.
I'm thinking now I just kind of thought she was hot,
I think it's just that.
and I think she was funny.
It's how I feel about that
I
other
think she
lady.
was funny
What's
because
her
I
name?
just really wanted to fuck her bad, you know. Like she wasn't that funny at all. I
She's
just
really
really
hot.
wanted to
This,
sex
this
with her.
comedian. She's not really that funny.
Jenny Slate.
No, she's not hot.
No,
Um,
she's not hot at all.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. What's her name? She's on Rogan every so often.
Oh, Whitney Cummings.
Whitney Cummings. Yeah, I think she's really hot.
Yeah, but she never had good comedy though.
She's
No.
never good comedy.
She's not really that hot either.
I don't know. I think
Her face looks like really stretched out. Like she got a lot of
so.
surgery or something.
No,
It looks like a fish face.
she does have a pretty stretched out face. I think it looks good though. I think she's naturally looking like that type shit. What she does, yeah, it's look pretty.
Fishy.
Yeah, well, like a hot fish. Yeah, I mean,
This is such a weird conversation to have.
like a fish you'd want to fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's a fish. She's a filth. Fish I'd like to fuck. She's a filth.
Filth.
Yeah.
I like that.
Total filth.
She's a motherfucker. Yeah.
I guess a lot of people say that about
That's not a scenario I've ever experienced before.
motherfucking fish. Motherfucker fish, yo. Some good makeup more. Some good black nose makeup. Stan Winston's got that down. That's easy stuff, guys.
She looks like she rides horses. A lot.
Yeah. Nailed it. Yep.
No, horse riders are usually really hot.
No, I mean like sometimes.
Katie
Nah,
Milstead.
that's a generalization.
Milstead.
There.
Nah, dude, they come. I don't know. I feel
about
like
you,
whenever
but
there's
I was
a girl in
really
horse riding
attracted
pants,
to Katie Milstead.
It's always
And
hot.
that was the first
Yeah.
horse girl I've ever been in contact with.
I wasn't into her.
I'm telling you, horse chicks are hot, man.
Yeah, but not all.
No, of course.
Like this one's not.
Yeah, but she might not even be a horse.
Oh no, this one's a horse.
She
Chick.
just looks like she rides.
You can feel it. She's done all those
You
wild
can
voices.
smell it. You can smell it in their loins.
She does all those wild voices. She probably loves horses.
Oh, she does have to do those wild voices.
She probably got
She got boned for not being in Overwatch, man.
She's probably got like a T-shirt with a wolf on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's that type.
So,
This is the sex scene, by the way.
get organized over dinner.
You think she should have fucked that gnome, right?
Yeah.
While in that one scene, while he had his clothes off.
This is such a weird statement to make. She should have fucked that gnome.
Do you think she's gonna be second guessing her life after this? Like, I should have fucked that gnome.
Who is this guy?
He's in Seinfeld. The tennis instructor.
Oh, that hack. That fucking hack who sold the shitty racket to Jerry.
Yeah, and he's not good at tennis.
And
Oh, that's
all
what
he
it
wanted
is.
to do was fuck that hot European girl.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's his wife. He wants to keep his wife. It's like his wife doesn't believe. It's like starts to like.
You know what's weird? I know they're not connected, but that episode reminds me of the JFK in the gym episodes. Somehow.
Jimmy. The Jimmy episode.
No, it's
No,
Magic
when Lane
Movie.
sees JFK in
Oh.
the gym and
Oh, John F. Kennedy Jr.
yeah.
JFK Jr. Yeah,
JFK
yeah.
Jr. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
It
very
seems like
different.
they're in the same like weird exercise.
No, very
universe.
different because of the whole. I think of JFK. I think of the '60s and shit, and I was like getting confused.
No, I should have said Junior.
Yeah, because JFK Jr. is such like a '90s, like such a very
It's weird.
'90s
You remember
figure.
how like popular he was?
He was like
and
a
shit?
big '90s figure. I remember that.
And
Like,
then he died in that plane crash with that really hot woman.
yeah. I like. You ever find out what happened? I was reading about it.
I thought he was like learning how to be a pilot, but like didn't really master it, and then he went out on his own and
but-
accidentally crashed.
You want to know how he crashed? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of a common thing that like people don't know how to fly. Like do.
Navigation, right?
Yeah, it was a navigational error, but
ran
like
out of fuel.
So he only had 2 hours. You're
I
right.
think he ran out of fuel in an area
No.
where he didn't know.
No,
where
he had
to
fuel.
land.
He had fuel. It was not that. So
I thought what happened was he ran out of fuel and landed in the middle of nowhere in the
No,
ocean because
no,
he didn't know how to navigate.
no, it wasn't that. So I'll tell you what happened. So like
because
you're
that
right.
could happen easily.
Yeah. So you're right about
That's what's fucked up about flying.
Yeah, so you're right about the clock time. He only had 2 hours like logged with night flying, and so he like started flying. So and it was during a storm, and like so when he's during a storm, his navigation stuff got fucked up. And really, what was happening was, and this happens to a lot of amateur pilots, and like he was flying upside down. He didn't know it. So he was flying with his like he was actually upside down, like where his like cockpit was like facing towards the water. So as he thought he was going higher, he was actually going lower.
How do you do
he
that?
just went right dive. He did a nose dive into the ocean
But how do you do that?
because he didn't read his instruments right, because he wasn't like
So he
trained.
like accidentally turned himself over.
Just because of weather. Because when you're flying, all you see is clouds and it's rainy, so you can't really tell if you're upside down or not. So it's like you have to really know how to read the instruments right, and he wasn't that good. So it's like he wasn't reading it right, and he was upside down.
So he killed himself.
He nosedived into what he thought was lifting up was nosediving into the ocean. So he pretty much plummeted right.
So
into
he
it.
killed himself because he's a shitty pilot.
Yeah, and he apparently was sort of a daredevil. Like they kind of knew like he shouldn't have done it. Like he even said like, oh, it's gonna be a risk or something. But like
Well, he's like some Howard Hughes rich ass.
right? Like he probably worked out before. Like he probably did do it before.
Like you gotta think about the, like you've seen the what the fuck is it called, navigator, where the fuck.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times in the movie it didn't seem like he really knew how to fly the plane.
Right.
He crashed to somebody's house, I thought.
Yeah, I know this the pilot thing because of some UFO reports from pilots that like they were like reporting like UFOs, but really they're upside down and they're like in a storm and their shiny glimmering thing they're seeing is the ocean, and they'll usually like kill themselves that way, like because they'll try to chase it and like die. It's happened like a few times. Well, that's what the government says, but I kind of believe that one. That seems accurate, especially how like, JFK did it, and like it feels like you could be confused. You know what I mean? Like another crazy thing with the plane, like a paranormal one. This guy from Florida, or Cuba, described flying through a storm and making a 30-minute flight only 10 minutes. And he says it doesn't make any sense. He went through the storm and he said there's this weird static electricity while he was in this cloud kind of, and then they just get out of the cloud and they're in Florida.
Oh.
And it's it should have been a 30-minute flight that took 10 minutes. And they checked all their clocks and it's really weird. You probably search for that one. That's a cool phenomenon.
Maybe it was like the winds propelled them through.
Like that's what people say. Like did they just have some kind of weird jet thing that was just ridiculous and like just. But I don't know. Like the guy said he was like weird because like he said he's never seen this like static stuff in the clouds. So he said it maybe has to do with something like that. Like he's never seen that while flying, like, during a storm either.
That's crazy.
Let me see if I can like search like the title of that. Oh yeah, let's start this blunt. This joint.
Blunt?
Yeah. This. Alright, so the guy's name is Bruce Gurnern. Gurnon. You can search his story. He seems a little bit like a hoaxer. He's written books about it. That makes me not really believe him then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got a book about it for you to read. Never a good sign. Oh man, don't you want to believe that there's some vortexes though?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
You know what we should do with the vortex if we find that shit? We get John Elway to throw one of those Nerf vortex balls into it.
I like that.
That's the only.
That's how you create a black hole, man.
Yo, that's like, honestly like probably the first thing we would do if we found a vortex. We'd get John Elway to throw a football through it.
That would create a black hole, though.
That'd be so American.
Yeah, it would be.
You think John Elway was like making America great then?
Yeah, he's what made America great.
Him running into those touchdowns or getting those run touchdowns. Remember those? You remember that? Him running for those touchdowns in the Super Bowl.
Who?
Elway.
I just remember the one where he jumped to the end zone.
Yeah.
Got hit from one side, and then the
Yeah.
other, it did this like weird spin, like cartwheel fucking thing.
Yep. That's like what I remember with him. It was like him running in end zones and jumping in and shit.
This movie is like not for kids at all. This is dark as shit. This is like a crime drama. This is not a kids movie.
Like True
whatsoever.
Detective over here.
Oh, this is the part where.
Oh, yo, I want to see that new season of True Detective.
Yeah, man, it's good. The first 2 episodes were good.
Were they, Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah, were they?
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
You're missing out, man.
Yeah. I heard like bad stuff.
I heard that episode 3 is really good.
Don't let the critics taint you, Pete.
No, I know, but season 2 sucked for
Don't
True
let-
Detective.
don't
Did you
let
see
the-
season 2, Leon?
No.
It sucked.
I didn't like the cast.
You didn't like it either, right, Doug?
No.
I
Yeah.
didn't like the cast.
No, the cast wasn't good. Yeah, it didn't really make. No, but the cast could have been used better. It wasn't. It just the story sucked. I mean, like,
I thought it was a shitty cast.
yeah, but that wasn't the problem with it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that
Well,
wasn't.
the
It was
two
like
cops,
Colin,
man.
like Colin Farrell was
Stephen
fine.
Dorff's actually really good in
Yeah, he was actually. Yeah, no, I like the actors in this for sure.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
Or whatever. He's good. Both those guys are good.
Yeah.
You go, mate.
The people were not used that well in that second season. They didn't match the parts or something. You know what I mean? Like, especially that girl.
Oh, what's her
What
name?
part?
Like the Rachel McAdams didn't have a part that really made sense with
I don't
her.
like her at all. I really don't.
Never liked her.
Didn't really make sense with her as an actress that
We
much.
Honestly, she seems like a prude bitch.
It just didn't make sense with her.
Is she in Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good part for
She's
her,
the
though.
least attractive one.
But she
I
did a
think
good
she's
job.
by far
for
the
that.
least attractive.
Amanda Seyfried, Lindsay Lohan, Lacey Chabert.
I think Lazy Chabert kind of like, well, overall, Lazy Chabert's way higher than Lindsay Lohan is now, but in those days, Lindsay Lohan was ridiculous.
I thought Tina
I like
Fey was
Amanda
the hottest
Seyfried
one.
the best.
Tina Fey was the hottest one in that.
No.
You guys aren't
For a
Democrats?
comedian,
Yeah.
for a comedian, she's not bad.
No, she's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm just
I don't like Terry Rock though. I know you guys do.
No, what's their name? Was the
I
hottest
mean,
one.
like briefly liked
Yeah,
it.
what's
One of those,
that,
I could
man?
never watch it again.
It's weird that Masters of Sex chick is in that.
The only thing that's good about that show also is Tracy
Ooh.
Morgan. You know
The
what I mean?
Masters
Oh,
of
Lizzie
Sex.
Kaplan.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
her. Yeah, but again, she's kind of hateable though. Like her acting, I kind of hate her quirky, terrible character
Well,
she gets.
that character in that show is
I
terrible.
don't know. She always in every role smokes weed, so I kind of just assume that she does. Which is
that's
a
not
weird
always
thing
a
about. That's a weird thing about roles. Is like somebody does something enough in movies,
Yeah,
just
that
assume
later.
that they
I
do
got
that in real life.
Yeah, but she has this Ellen Pagey, quirky, terrible type vibe.
Is she
How she
Canadian?
acts. I just don't like her acting. I guess Lizzie Kaplan. I like her. She's really cute, and she's got a
Is she
good body.
Canadian?
No, she's from California, I think, or something, or New York. I think she feels East Coast. I'm gonna say she's from like the East Coast of America.
East Coast, West Coast.
Let me see. Do you think I'm right on that? I think I'm like right on that.
I think you got plus 50 on
Like
that.
maybe she's from like New York or New York or New Jersey.
Connecticut. I'm a wild card. She's from Connecticut.
Oh, my original guess is right. She's
California.
California.
She's San Diego girl.
You know what's funny? I just guess because the dark hair, maybe like that Mediterranean
Chico,
type
California.
stuff that you get over here.
Chico,
Hey,
baby.
bing bada boom, sell you a pizza or a calzone, right?
Yo, grease up my
And all your family works in construction.
grease up my rolling stick and spit you out a pizza. What do you call that thing? You like
What?
spread the dough out? A roller, right?
No, you roll it out with your hands, motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, man, you throw it up in the air, you toss that shit
That's
first.
true.
You don't want to roll it with a dope roller, man. That's like some Midwest people don't know how to make a pizza doing that shit. That's like fucking like. I
Do you
don't know.
make homemade pizza?
I used to.
Yeah, remember that? That was good.
I like to try that.
I can make a healthy one. I don't know if you want to do that.
No.
I'd like to try that shit.
But a healthier one?
A vegan one?
No, I'd
You get
probably
some
use
vegan cheese.
I'd probably
get
use
some quinoa.
No,
Get some,
you know that you can make pizza dough out of cauliflower. I've seen that shit.
Yeah, this piece. I've seen that
What
too.
you do is you put it in like a bag and you drain the liquid and water out of it, and then you can put it in like a food processor with like egg or whatever substitute you want, and like it's not gonna be like dense, but you can spread it out.
I'd use like
It's
low
more like
fat.
a flatbread.
I'd use like low fat
It's
mozzarella.
more like naan.
I'd use like low fat mozzarella. I'd use like
Oh, this movie ended.
whole wheat. Oh yeah, you're ready to stop it.
Yeah, I didn't pay.
I use like vegan sausage.
I honestly didn't like pay single attention to this fucking movie.
I was watching it.
Tofu, soy tomato sauce. I think I had Tom Brady pizza.
Yeah,
Did
maybe
you ever-
Tom
Like
Brady.
no
Doug,
tomato.
All boy kisses.
Oh yeah, like open mouth.
Doug,
boy.
you made your own tomato sauce before?
No.
Oh.
Pretty cool,
Dude, do you
though.
think Tom Brady's a boy kisser, Leon?
He does? He kisses his son and his father on the lips. You ever see that?
I saw it. So would you consider him a boy kisser?
Yeah, he is a boy kisser. He's a little boy kisser.
Technically, Tom Brady's a boy kisser.
He's an old boy and a little boy kisser.
You know what's funny? Because I don't think a lot of parents would do that.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. He's a boy kisser.
Because even when I think it's kind of weird to kiss your dad to a certain age.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think I've ever, like,
Oh, I thought you still kiss him on the lips.
well, I do kiss. I mean, I do Tom Brady kiss, yeah. That's the Snino thing. It's the Sanino thing.
No, that honestly would be really funny if, like... I actually kind of hope that continues with Tom Brady.
Yeah, I completely
it's
agree.
like-
Like, he's like 15.
Yeah, that
kisses
like
down.
somehow we see like a later on footage like 50 years later where they still kiss
Yeah.
like that and really just freaks everyone out still.
Freaking me out.
Yeah.
You ever see those videos, Leo? Like, there's a video of him, like, is he working out or something? Like, his son, like, comes
He's
up
like
to
working
him.
out and like he
Yeah.
asks for kisses.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like Tom Brady asks for kisses. Oh, I guess you know what also I have to say, and maybe I'm just giving Tom Brady some like lenience a little bit. Like I guess Tom Brady is sort of in that state where like, because like I don't think he realized the kid is too old for that. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
like that kind of guy.
No wonder.
But that's weird.
No, but do you ever see a picture of him kissing his dad like that?
No.
I
Oh, like
swear-
his dad? Like his
I
dad?
swear to God, he kisses his dad in the mouth.
Oh
I
my
swear,
God.
I swear I saw a picture
Well,
of
I
it.
think Tom Brady might be in the mindset of a 17-year-old person still.
17, I guess a 7. You're not 17 and kissing your dad.
Do you think Tom Brady's like a Michael Jackson like case? Do you think Tom Brady's gonna be like a Caitlyn Jenner later on in the future?
Oh, maybe.
Could be, man. Like no one thought Bruce Jenner was gonna
Yeah,
do something
dude.
like that.
There's multiple pictures of him kissing his dad, like on the mouth.
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking weird, man.
He's a family kisser. That is a one close family, you know? That family's close. That family is close.
A little too close.
Yeah, his wife is kissing over here. That's the one that matters, right? You know, never kissing that daughter, it looks like. Never kissing the daughter. It's only the son and the dad. Alright, guys, well, that's the name Norm. It's a classic.
That's all these weird pictures of people kissing on the Super Bowl.
That is so
check.
Wait, who's kissing who?
Wait, hold on. Oh, I got out of it. Wait, hold on.